Josh Smith with GottaBeMobile.com. I'm going to show you the Speck CandyShell for iPhone 6. This is an iPhone 6 case that you'll find at Best Buy, you'll find it at Speck.com, and it's available at most carriers. And right now, really close to the iPhone 6 release, it's one of the few iPhone 6 cases you will find at pretty much every place you go to buy an iPhone 6 case. And that's fine because it's a really great case. This is a two-part design. On the inside, we have this soft, rubberish material that has a nice feel to it because it comes up along the lip, and it's also on the buttons, and you have an accent color. This is like a slate gray with a fluorescent orange. You can also get this in a variety of colors: pink, black, white, etc., etc. You're going to find many different versions. There's also a grip version that has some grips on the back, and what's nice about this is you get some accents around all the ports. So you have that soft interior, and then you have a hard outer. And so you get a little bit of extra protection. And this goes on and off very easily. Just kind of slide it in, push it around the corners, and it's all together. There is a small lip, so with this, you can, if you're a person that sets your phone down on tables, counters, things like that, you're not gonna have to worry about your screen getting scratched. Now, one slight issue that you kind of run into is this lip is pretty tall and it comes right up to the edge of the screen. And so when you don't have a case on the iPhone 6, you kind of can run your finger across the edge for that back gesture. And it's a little bit more tricky to do that with this case on. It doesn't completely get rid of it, but when you're trying to go around in your settings and so you want to go back, you gotta just kind of get that right on that edge, otherwise you might accidentally hit something on your screen. That's really one of the only things that stands out about this case as a small issue. You have plenty of room to use Touch ID. The volume rocker is easy to use. It's easy to hit the mute switch in there. Plenty of room around the camera. If that camera that sticks out bothers you a little bit, it's not going to stick out any further than the case. The case actually adds some protection to keep that off of the table when you set it down like this. And your power button has that same type of protection. Now, you'll notice that each of the corner, the hard plastic gives way to the accent, and so you have that soft material there. And so this is when you drop it, hopefully this corner is going to absorb all that impact and keep your iPhone safe. Haven't gone tossing the iPhone around with this, but generally these types of Speck cases are going to do quite the same as, say, an OtterBox, but they're much smaller, slimmer package than those devices or those cases, and you do get quite a bit of protection for that value. This case right here, I believe, runs about $35. You might find it cheaper at some carrier stores with discounts and bundles and things like that. And what's nice about it is it doesn't add a whole lot of thickness to the iPhone 6. You can still use it very well. Works nice in all the different color options that are out there. And we have easy access to all of our ports on the bottom: speaker, lightning, and our headphone jack, and the microphone that sits right next to it as well. So that's really all there is to know about the Speck CandyShell for iPhone 6. You can find out more about our review and see more detailed photos at GottaBeMobile.com.